In just 7 steps, I'm going to show you how to take $1 to $44,000 with 3 different strategies. Number 1, liquidity strategy. So for this strategy, if you look at this point here, you see that there was a liquidity at the lower part here, and there was another one at the top here. This one is equal high liquidity, something like that, and then there was another one at this point here, which is something like a trend line liquidity. And if you connect this trend line liquidity to this one here, you will see that everything aligned together. I can use this point as a confirmation or confluence to buy, but you know we have to add more confirmation, so you need to add this demand zone around that point here. So basically that is enough confirmation to expect price to like go down and then target this up here. And then if you look carefully again, you see that to the side too, there was a mini continuation buy at this point here. Okay, that's actually a mini continuation buy. So on lower time frame, it's going to look something like this, but if you go to higher time frame, it is just going to look like a wick. So basically that is another confluence here. But anything at this lower part is very risky, so you need to add more confirmation, and basically that's where this fair value gap entry comes into play. And if you look at this fair value gap entry, you can see that price went up at that point there, and then it came back and gave us a weak based fair value gap there, and that shows that price is delivering beautifully and everything in the market is controlled to the exact tip. But this is not enough. You need to pair your fair value gap entry with more confirmation. So basically you pair it with a breaker block or a support and resistance zone, so this point does not get easily violated, because if you use only fair value gap, you'll be liquidated. That said, that's 3-step gone. So basically now you want to close at this moment in time, and you can see we are currently in profit of $38. So basically at this point in time, you want to do the 4th step. So basically this 4th step is to buy or sell the re-entry. So whenever price goes up, it must always come down for some time. So basically what you want to do is you want to enter this OBTA, and basically you want to use this fair value gap as a liquidity magnet. And if you need extra confirmation to confirm that this sell is actually going to hold, you can mark this breaker block there. You can see price respected it, and then it respected this other block there. So basically it's a no-brainer that it's going to respect this one at this point in time. And then if all those confirmations is enough, basically you can see there was a breaker structure here, first breaker structure, second breaker structure, and if that one too is not enough, if you look at this point there was an M pattern here, and what happened? Price drop, and basically something like that is almost forming here. So basically this zone is going to be respected, and if that one too is not enough, if you pair this point there, mark these 2 points there, what do you see price do? Price is retesting at those points there. So basically this is more than enough confirmation that price is going to drop. So just on this trade, you've gotten more than 5 confirmation, more than 5 confluence, so it is impossible for you to lose. That's how you want to trade. You don't want to be trading one confluence. You need to combine every single thing that you see, and you don't want to be working with all those confluence that are not strong. You need to combine only and trade only with strong confluence, or else you just keep blowing your account and nothing that you do would change it. So now we are going to be looking for buys, because you can see from this point here there's liquidity at the top, 1 2 3 4 5 literally, and price took out this low here. And if you go to the top and keep scouting, so that's on 5-minute time frame, you will see that there was a demand zone around that point there, and also there was multiple liquidity points around that point there. That's actually a very good confluence. So if you are going to be looking for entries on that point there, you can literally enter at the low here, or you can enter at that mini demand zone there. That's what we call a continuation entry. And if you go back to 1 minute time frame, what do you see? You can see price already retested there, and then you can see there was multiple consolidation, and then it just started going up, and you could have even entered this multiple continuation, but that's not necessary now because we're already making racks, so we are just gonna let this one run. And basically if you look at that point here, you can see we got to this point there, and that's literally how you get this result. It's very simple. So if you want something similar to this next week, click link in description, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.